From Zenhub here. I want to show you a quick, cool new feature that we just shipped. So here I've got a workspace for one of my software teams. They happen to be called Team Apple. And I have a separate workspace for Team Banana. These are two software teams that are working as part of our engineering group. And you can see each of their workspaces are filtered by a specific label so that they focus on just the work that they're doing. And then I have, for myself as the engineering manager, I've created a high-level management workspace where I want to see all of the work across all of the teams all in one place. And in fact, I don't want to see all of the detail for every single task. I just kind of want to see all of the high-level epics and projects that we're working on. And in fact, you can see on my management workspace, I don't want the traditional Kanban sort of, to do doing done type of workflow. I actually want to use this board to do some planning across all of our high-level quarters. Now, I can do this in here in Zenhub. I can come in here and I can actually filter and remove all of the bugs, enhancements, and labels, and just look at my high-level projects and epics. But I have to come in here, configure this. Gotta take all of these other issue types off of here. This can take a second. Did I get them all? Okay, great. Awesome. This is what I wanted, right? So now I get to see all of my high-level epics and projects planned out across the next year, essentially. And I can come in here and start doing some high-level planning of where I think these different features might land. This is really helpful for me as a manager. The problem, as you can see, is it took me a while to set up this workspace just the way that I like it. And in fact, when the next person comes to visit it, they're going to have to go through that exact same flow all over again and reconfigure it. So why don't we save this as a new view? So I'll come in here and I'm actually going to call this the default view. And so one of the things we've just added is the ability to share this view with the rest of your team. Normally, when I create a view for the board, it's only saved for me, but now I can actually share it with the entire team. So now anytime any one of my other managers comes and visits this workspace, they'll be able to go to the list of views and see that same one that I've created. Now here's where it gets even cooler. The other problem with this is, let's say I'm an engineer on Team Banana and I'm actually curious about what the different plans are across the different quarters. If I switch to that fruit management workspace, it doesn't have any of that saved views. I have to remember to come in here and actually pick that view to be able to see that setting. Wouldn't it be cool if I could just make this view the default view that anytime I load this workspace, it just always takes me exactly to that state? Well, now you can. So now in the Fruit Management Workspace, if I go to Edit Workspace, Workspace Settings, under the default filters where we configure our labels, we can now actually set a default saved view. Now this is only going to list you the ones that are shared. So first you have to make sure that the default view you want to apply is a shared view. But now I can come in here, save this, and now when somebody from Team Apple wants to also jump into that management workspace and see what's going on, you'll see we'll automatically take them to that default view. So from here, now you can create all sorts of workspaces with a variety of different configurations, views, filter settings, share them with the team, set them as defaults, and I hope you enjoy the feature.